Someone is imagining what the rest of their life could look like with you. This message may not be for everyone, but for many of you, this is about someone you already know. This is someone you have been spending time with or slowly getting to know. The connection between you has been growing, and now this person is reaching a moment where they're truly starting to think about what it would be like to have you in their life long term. At first, this person may not have taken these feelings very seriously. They might have tried to ignore them or push them away. Maybe they told themselves that it was nothing special, or that they should not get too attached. Sometimes people do this when they feel something strong but they are not ready to face it. They protect their heart by pretending the feelings are not that deep. But something has changed recently. There may have been a moment between the two of you that made them stop and think. It could have been a conversation, a small misunderstanding, or even a time when they thought they might lose you. Whatever happened, it made them step back and look at the connection in a more honest way. For a moment, they may have felt like you could walk away or that they might miss their chance with you. That feeling hit them harder than they expected. It made them imagine what life would feel like if you were not there anymore. And that thought really shook them. When they imagined losing you, it created a strong realization inside them. They started to understand how important you have become to them. Before this, they might not have fully allowed themselves to see it, but now the truth is becoming clear in their heart. They are beginning to see you in a different way. This person is starting to imagine the future. They are thinking about simple things, like spending more time with you, building memories together, and sharing life side by side. They're picturing what it would feel like to wake up knowing you are part of their life every day. What surprises them the most is how natural it feels. When they think about you not being there, it creates an uncomfortable feeling inside them. It almost feels empty. They did not expect to react this way, but the thought of losing you makes them realize how much they value your presence. Because of this, they are sitting with their feelings more seriously now. Instead of running away from what they feel, they are starting to face it. They are allowing themselves to admit that you matter to them more than they first believed. And that realization is powerful. For some of you, this person may not have said anything yet. They may still be quiet about these thoughts because they are processing everything internally. Sometimes when feelings become deep, people need time to understand them before they speak about them. But inside, their perspective is changing. They are no longer looking at this connection as something casual or temporary. Instead, they are starting to recognize that this could be something meaningful and lasting. The more they think about it, the more they feel drawn toward the idea of building something real with you. What they feel now is not just attraction or curiosity. It feels deeper than that. It feels like a sense of peace when they imagine you being part of their future. And that is what is surprising them the most. They are realizing that they do not have the same interest in looking for something else. The idea of meeting someone new or chasing another connection does not feel as exciting anymore. Their focus keeps coming back to you. When they imagine you not being in their life, it creates a moment where they pause and think, wait, I really do not want that. That moment of truth is what is changing everything for them. Now they are sitting with this realization and letting it sink in. They are starting to understand that what they feel for you is real, and that this connection might be more important than they first allowed themselves to believe. For many of you, this person is slowly moving from confusion to clarity. The more they think about you, the more certain they become that you are someone special in their life. And right now, deep in their thoughts, they are beginning to imagine a future where you are still there beside them, not just for a moment, but for a very long time. Right now, this person is trying to act calm on the outside, but inside they are feeling a lot of emotions all at once. It is almost like they are surprised by their own feelings. Part of them wants to laugh at how unexpected this all is, and part of them is just sitting there thinking, how did this happen? The truth is, they are slowly realizing just how much they care about you. At first, they didn't expect their feelings to grow this deep. They thought this connection would be something simple, maybe just a passing moment in their life. But instead, the more they think about you, the more they realize that what they feel is real and powerful. For this person, this is actually a very big deal. Deep down, they had almost given up on finding someone they truly connected with. Maybe they had gone through disappointment in the past. Maybe they felt like real love just wasn't meant for them. Because of that, they started to believe that they would never meet someone who truly touched their heart in a special way. Then you came into their life. And the funny thing is, it feels to them like you appeared completely out of nowhere. They didn't see it coming. One moment they were just living their life the way they always had, and the next moment, there you were. It was unexpected. It caught them off guard. Since that moment, something about you has continued to surprise them again and again. Every time they learn something new about you, they feel amazed. It's like every step of this connection has shown them another reason to admire you. You may not even realize how much you've impressed this person. Sometimes the things you say, the way you think, or the way you carry yourself leaves them sitting there quietly thinking, wow. They are genuinely amazed by who you are. There is something about your energy that stands out to them. You're not like the other people they have met before. Your personality, your thoughts, and your presence all feel unique to them. Because of that, they feel drawn toward you in a way they did not expect. At times, they even feel a little shocked by their own emotions. It's almost like they are trying to process everything happening inside their heart. Part of them laughs about it because they never thought they would feel this way again. In a strange way, being around you or thinking about you makes them feel young again. It reminds them of the kind of excitement people feel when they first discover something beautiful in life. That innocent excitement they thought they had lost somehow came back. When they think about you, their mind lights up with curiosity and wonder. They keep asking themselves how someone like you could suddenly enter their life and make them feel so much again. For some of you, there may even be a creative energy around this connection. Either you or this person could be someone who enjoys creative expression. Maybe it is art, music, writing, or some other form of creativity. There is something about imagination and expression connected to this situation. This person might even see you as someone who inspires creativity in them. Being around your energy makes them feel more alive, more expressive, and more open to the world again. That is why this connection feels so powerful to them. It didn't just bring feelings of attraction. It woke something up inside their heart that had been quiet for a long time. They are still processing everything. They are still trying to understand how their feelings grew so quickly and so deeply. But the more they think about it, the more they realize something important. Meeting you changed something inside them. You reminded them that love, excitement, and emotional connection are still possible. Even though they once believed they might never find someone special again, your presence proved them wrong. Now they are sitting with this realization, feeling a mix of surprise, happiness, and disbelief. Because in their heart, they know something now that they didn't expect to know. They care about you much more than they ever planned to. There is something about you that brings out the inner child in this person. When they are around you, they almost feel like a little kid again in the best way. It makes them feel happy, light, and free. It is the kind of feeling that makes someone laugh without even trying. Right now, the energy around this situation feels emotional because this person may not have felt this safe in a very long time. For a long time, this person may have kept their emotions hidden. They might not have felt comfortable showing their softer side. Maybe in the past they had to stay strong all the time, or they felt like they could not trust people with their true feelings. Because of that, their inner child energy stayed quiet for a long time. But something about you changes that. When you are around, they feel safe enough to let their guard down. They feel like they can be themselves without fear. They don't feel judged. They don't feel like they have to act a certain way or pretend to be someone they are not. Around you, they feel like it is finally okay to relax and just be real. This feeling is very powerful for them. Right now, this person is thinking deeply about you. They are seriously considering keeping you in their life for the long term. In fact, the energy feels like they don't want to let you go at all. They're starting to understand how special you truly are. It feels like they're slowly realizing your value. They are seeing that you are not just another person who came into their life. You are someone rare, someone meaningful, someone who brings something very unique that they have not felt before. You are like a gem in their eyes. At the same time, it feels like there was a period where this person was not fully focused on you. Their attention may have been in different places. They might have been open to other people or other opportunities. Not necessarily because they did not care about you, but because they were unsure or not ready to fully commit their energy. So they kept their options open. And you may have felt that. You might have sensed that they were not fully present or not giving the connection the attention it deserved. That could have made you step back. It feels like at some point you pulled your energy away. You may have stopped giving them the same level of attention, love, or emotional support that you once gave. When that happened, something shifted for them. It was almost like their energy source suddenly disappeared. The warmth, the attention, and the comfort they were receiving from you was no longer there in the same way. And that forced them to look within themselves. They had to face a truth. They started realizing how much your presence actually meant to them. Sometimes people only understand the value of something once it is no longer easily available. And that seems to be what happened here. Now this person is going through many emotions. They're thinking deeply about everything. They are remembering the way you made them feel. The safety, the comfort, the joy, and the emotional openness they experienced with you. And they are starting to understand that what you offered them was very rare. They are asking themselves if they will ever find someone who makes them feel the way you do. Because the truth is, your presence has a very special energy. The way you enter their life, the way you show up emotionally, and the way you connect with them is something they have not experienced with anyone else. Your energy arrives in a very unique way. It is not just about your words or your actions. It is the feeling that comes with you. When you are around, there is a certain warmth and sincerity that they feel deeply. It touches a part of their heart that was quiet for a long time, and now they are realizing how important that is. They are starting to see that people like you do not come around every day. Your presence, your heart, and your energy are not something that can easily be replaced. There is something interesting about the letter A around this situation. The letter A could be meaningful in some way. It might be part of someone's name, a place, or even a word that keeps showing up around you. Words like arrival or even the feeling of going through a maze come to mind, like someone has been trying to find their way through confusion. It feels like this person has been going through a kind of mental maze, trying to figure out what they truly want to say and how they should say it. Right now, the strongest energy around this person is connected to communication. It almost feels like there has been a tight or heavy feeling in their throat, like something has been stuck there. This usually happens when someone has strong emotions, but keeps holding them inside instead of speaking them out loud. It is like they have been carrying these feelings for a long time, but they have not fully expressed them to you yet. This person clearly feels something very deep for you. However, instead of saying it directly, they may have been trying to show their feelings in small or indirect ways. Maybe through their actions, their attention, or the way they look at you. But now they are starting to realize that these quiet hints may not be enough. They are beginning to understand that if they do not speak clearly and honestly about what they feel, they might miss their chance with you. There is also an interesting sign connected to birds, especially singing birds. Birds that sing are often connected with messages, communication, and expressing what is in the heart. So if you have been hearing birds sing more often, noticing them around you, or even thinking about them recently, that could be a small symbolic reminder of what is happening here. It reflects the idea of finally letting the voice be heard. For this person, the thought of losing you is starting to feel very real. Before, they may have believed they had more time. They may have thought things would simply work themselves out without them needing to say much. But now something inside them is waking up. They are realizing that you are not someone they can just assume will always be there. You are seen as someone very special in their eyes. You are not just another person passing through their life. They see your value. They see your heart. They see the kind of person you are, and it makes them realize that if they stay silent for too long, someone else could step forward and give you the love and clarity you deserve. This realization is creating a strong push inside them. It is almost like pressure building up that can no longer stay hidden. They may not be the type of person who easily admits regret, and they probably do not like thinking about missed opportunities. But deep down, they understand that if they do nothing, they might look back later and wish they had spoken up when they had the chance. Because of that, something is beginning to change. This person is slowly moving from silence to expression. The feelings they have for you are becoming too strong to keep inside. And more importantly, it is not only about their feelings anymore. It is also about what they truly want with you. They are beginning to realize that they need to speak about their intentions too. Not just, I care about you or I like you, but deeper things like what they want for the future, what kind of connection they hope to build with you, and how serious they are about having you in their life. When this conversation happens, it may feel different from the way they communicated before. It will likely be more direct, more honest, and easier for you to understand. Instead of guessing what they mean, you may finally hear the truth clearly in their own words. So the main message here is to be open and ready to receive. Be ready to receive their words, their honesty, and their presence. This person is preparing themselves to share something important with you. They are gathering the courage to speak from the heart instead of hiding behind silence. And when they finally do speak, it will come from a place of genuine feeling. Their emotions for you are real, and the thought of losing you has helped them understand just how important you truly are to them.